Well, hello there, friends. For those of you who do not know me, I am Mrs. Wainwright, and I am going to be doing your phonics lesson for today. I am super excited. We always start our phonics lesson in Miss Wainwright's class by going over all of our wall cards. We have them hanging up on the wall, and we do our wall card chants. And so that's the way we're going to start also this morning. And we do the wall card chants just a little bit differently in Miss Wainwright's classroom because you know what? I noticed a few years ago, 3, maybe 4. I noticed that even though we were doing these wonderful phonics lessons and phonics chants, that when I was reading with my students, a lot of the times when they would come to a letter and I would say, okay, guys, what does G say? And they would just look at me and I would be like, G, what sound does G make? And they would still just look at me. But when I said, goblin gopher, you know what? Then they would say, oh, guh. And I realized that they were paying more attention to the characters on the card than they were the letters and the sounds. So I changed our wall card chants, but they're super easy, and I know you're going to catch right on. And we just changed it to say the letter instead of the actual character, okay? So I'm going to try to do these, and I'm going to try to do the motions that we do too, guys, okay? So we've got baby A, ah, ah, ah. Bouncy B, 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 b. We try not to do the uhs after our letter sounds, so we're just going b, b, b. Clicking camera, k, k, k. Dancing D, 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 d. Pecking E, ah, ah, ah. Franny F, Gobbling G, 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 g. Harry H, Giggling I, Jumping J, j, j. I hope you're up and moving with me, guys, and getting those wiggles out, because our phonics wall card chants were always a time for us to get up and move around and get our wiggles out. Clicking K, Lapping ale, whoa. Muchin' M, Noisy. Oh, I went back to nest. Noisy N, Bob the O, ah. Poppin' P, p, p. Quacking ducks, quack, quack. And Q always has U with it, quack. Rosie R, woo. Did you do it like a robot? Sizzling S, Ticking T, t. Tug you. Veeny V, v. Are you running your vacuum cleaner? Ooh, my favorite. Washing W, woo. Exiting X, x. Yakety yaks, yeah. Zippin' Z, z. SH, shh. Put that seashell up to your ear and you can hear that. Shh. TH, f. C-H, ch. W-H, W-H. N-G, N-G. N-K, N-K. O-R, O-R. Or. Blow that party horn. A-R, A-R. R. E-R-I-R. U-R. O-O-E-W. Ew. O-O-O-O. O-W-O-W. Ow. A-W and A-U. Oh. O-I-O-Y. Oi. Guys, I hope you got up and got the wiggles out with our wild card chants this morning. Doing those motions just always makes me happy because I like to be up and moving, okay? We are also going to go over our long vowel sounds, guys, because long A says A, and look at how many different ways. A by itself says A, A-I says A blank E says A, and A-Y says A. Long E has several spellings too. E by itself says E. E-A can say E. E blank E. Y on the end of a word. E-E says E. And I-E can say E. Yeah, kind of confusing, right? Long I also has several spellings. I by itself says I. I-G-H says I, like in Miss Wainwright's name. I blank E says I. Y on the end of a word says I, so it can say I or E. So try both when you're trying to figure out a word with Y on the end. And I-E can also say the long I sound. Long O, lots of spellings for long O too. O by itself can say O. O-W at the end of a word can say O. O blank E says O, and O-A can say O. Then we've got the long U. U by itself can say U. E-W says U. U blank E says U, and U-E at the end of a word can say U. So there's all of our sounds that we've learned in first grade so far this year. And now, guys, we're going to do a making words lesson. And if you are able to, you can print out the attachment for this lesson and cut out the letters that you're going to need. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. You can pause this video and you can come back. Listen, give you a few minutes. And this is what the sheet looks like. And guys, look, it's set up for a classroom. So Miss Wainwright could just print a few of these and cut out the strips for my class. But you're only going to need one strip. But guess what? If you have a brother or a sister, they might want to do this with you. And if they do, then you can just cut them out a strip of letters too. So we cut our little strip out. Okay, just like this. Tell my friends, always cut that strip, and then you can just go and cut your little letters apart. And of course, two of Miss Wainwright's on the ground, but I got them, okay? And so the letters that we're using today, guys, for this Making Words lesson is the letter I and the letter G and the letter N and the letter P and the letter R and the letter S, okay? And so I am just going to be dictating some words to you guys, and you're going to build them with your letters. So if you'll line all of your letters up in a nice straight little line, that way you can see all the letters that you have to use for this lesson. I'm going to start out with some easy peasy words that I know all of you are going to be able to spell, okay? So the first word I want you to build with your letters is the word is. How many letters do you hear? Yeah, 2 letter sounds. What's the beginning sound we hear? I. What letter says I? Yes, I says I. Okay, guys, I got my little marker board right here. And so I am going to write our words on here just to keep up with the words that we're building. I'm going to write them on my marker board. Okay? Because we're going to sort some of these words when we get through. And so I'm going to keep up with them on the marker board. Okay, now, what letter in is could we change to make this word say in? In. What letter would you change? Right. You're going to swap that S for the N. Good job, guys. You are so smart. I'm going to write that word up here so we know that that is the other word that we made, the word in. I'm going to have to tilt it down a little bit so we can see. Okay, now, guys, look at that word, in, in. What letter could we add to in to make it say pen? Pen. What letter do you hear at the beginning? Right. You hear the letter P. I'm going to put it right in front of N. And now I've got the word pen. Okay. Pen. Okay, guys. Now, what if I wanted pen, and you don't have the letters for this, so we're just going to talk about it. If I wanted the letter pen to say pine, like the pine trees that some of us have in our yards, what letter would I add? Yes, I would add that bossy E, or some of us call it the magic E, to the end, and pen becomes pine. How cool is that? Okay, looking at the word pen, back at our word pen. Pen, pen. If I wanted pen to say pig, what letter am I going to change? What's that? Pig. G. 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 You're right. G. I'm going to swap the N for the G, and now I've got the word pig. Pig. Okay? Looking at the word pig and thinking about our letter sounds, if I wanted to change pig to rig, what letter would I change? Right. I'm going to swap the P for an R. And now I've got rig. Good job, guys. Y'all are good at this. I knew you would be because you're so super smart. Okay, now we've got rig. If I wanted to change the word rig to rip, what letter am I going to change? Yes, we're going to change the G to a P. Good job, guys. Okay. What if I wanted to change rip to sip? You're exactly right. The beginning sound changed to a sip. Sip. I'm going to write that on the board. Sip. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. If I wanted to change sip, and listen, this time we're going to add a word to sip, okay? We're not going to really change out a letter. We're going to add a letter to the word sip to make it say snip. Snip, 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 like you can do with scissors. Snip. What do you hear that we need to add? What's that? In, right. I need to add the n sound. And where did we hear the n? Snip. You're right. We hear it right after the S. So I'm going to slide my S over. And I'm going to put that n right beside the S. Now I've got sn, and I'm going to write it on the board. Snip. Snip. Good job, guys. Ooh, we're going to do my favorite next. We're going to do what my class calls a little switcheroo. Can you take the letters and snip and switcheroo them around to make the word spin? Spin. Ooh, I'm looking. Sp, sp. Yes, that P needs to be by the S, right? Sp. And then I know how to spell in. That's a little 2-letter word. Sp, in. Spin. There we go. Awesome. Sp, in. Good job, guys. Hey. Now we're going to do another change out. I want to change the word spin to the word grin. I love to see your little grins. I hope you're grinning now. I hope you're smiling. In. What are we going to have to change? We don't need that S anymore, do we? I'm going to take it off of spin. We don't need that P either, do we? I'm going to move my P. What do I hear at the beginning of grin? Yeah, I hear that G. So I'm going to put my G down. What do I hear? R. And then we've already got in, right? In, grin. Good job, guys. Okay, grin. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're going to do another switcheroo. Can you take the letters in grin and switch them around to make the word ring? Ring. Ooh, I know I hear my R at the beginning, so I'm going to put my R at the beginning. Yeah. And how do we spell ing? Like we learned that from the first day of school because we always want to spell a lot of things like playing and running and reading and all that good stuff. So, what do you think? Yes, you are right. I-N-G. Awesome, guys. I'm going to add that to our board. Ring. Good job. Now, my sweet friends, I'm going to challenge you to continue making lots of words with these letters today. And you can just write them down on a sheet of paper and see how many words you can come up with. And after you write all of your words on a sheet of paper that you can possibly make with these letters, I want you to look for the mystery word, one word that we can make, one word that we can make with all 6 letters, okay? And when you figure out that mystery word, I want you to write it on your paper too, and then get mom or dad just to take a picture of your paper and upload it to your teacher's Google Classroom so we can see all the great words that you made today in your Making Words lessons. Guys, I hope you are doing fabulously well at home. I love you all, and I'm just imagining seeing your smiling faces right now, and I look forward to our next lesson together, guys. See ya.